Well, I'm here with McDonald's today. It's a great initiative. Nice to see kids back out playing football. And what we're trying to do is get as many kids as much as possible playing, because they've had nearly a year away from doing sport. I've been stuck indoors. So McDonald's are giving over 1 million hours free for kids to get out, play sport. Yeah, I've got to be honest, I'm embarrassed a couple of times. You know, someone did a rainbow flick over my head when I went to close them down. Every one of them scored a penalty against me. Yeah, so it's been a little bit demoralising for me, but no, it just showed that the talent here is so good. It's been tough for them, so hopefully it's starting to ease. People can start to enjoy themselves again, so that's why we need initiatives. You know, money's going to be tight for people, so for McDonald's to do this for free for kids to get out there, and between the ages of 5 to 11, and they're the ages that need it the most. They're the ages that need to be touching the football and getting used to it and being out there and knowing they're doing it in a really good environment as well. So no, it's been a lot of fun. It's a tough one to call because Arsenal is so inconsistent. I've done a few Arsenal games where they've been really good, like when they played against Spurs, they were excellent. You know, much the better team, organised, disciplined, and then you'll see them again in another game when they go sort of 3-0 down against West Ham and they're all over the place. But they have got good players. I like Odegaard played very well against West Ham. Second half, he got his team back into it. You know, Lacazette obviously scored an important goal. So it's a really difficult one to call because with Liverpool, especially, they had so many injuries, but they'll still be looking and thinking they can get top 4. It's going to be hard for them because they'll probably be, because of the defensive situation. But the fact they've had this couple of weeks of internationals, getting players back to fitness, and at this stage, you're just hoping everyone comes back from playing for their country relatively, injury-free. That's the most important thing, because there's such an important period coming up for Liverpool and Tottenham and all the teams that are trying to get into the top 4. Because it looks like Leicester and Man United are going to be pretty much nailed on. But you never know; it can change so quickly with a couple of injuries. No, I don't think anything affects Harry Kane. I think he's so single-minded. He reminds me a little bit of Alan Shearer in terms of that mentality. Just get on with it, do his business, score his goals. Doesn't have to mention anything. I think it will depend on where Tottenham finish. I think if Tottenham finish top 4 and win a cup, you might see him still as a Tottenham player. If they don't, I think it's the perfect excuse for him to move on. I think you've got to mention West Ham. Obviously, Arsenal, it's not going to happen. But I think between West Ham, Tottenham and Chelsea, I think you'd have to go with Chelsea right now. Tottenham have got really good fixtures, but I think with Chelsea, what Tottenham will be hoping is the Champions League becomes a distraction for them. Because we've got so many games coming up, utilising the squad in the right way. But Chelsea will be the obvious one. But Tottenham have got really good fixtures. He's certainly under pressure because when you were top in November and everyone's talking about Tottenham are going to win the league, and then you go on the bad run that they've had, of course he's going to be under pressure. He knows that. But I think if they were to, I did the last Tottenham game on Sky, and I sort of said it's a bit of a knife edge for Jose, because if they win the Carabao Cup and they get top 4, it ends up being a really good season. But if they don't, it ends up being one of those seasons where they're nearly men again, and that's not going to be good enough for Daniel Levy as well, especially a lot of the players there. You don't want too many players that are not in the team, not in the squad. The depreciation of your assets isn't great, and that Daniel Levy won't appreciate that. So it's going to be an interesting time, but I think that if they don't win anything this year or top 4, it will be a really disappointing season for Jose, and Daniel Levy will have a decision to make in the summer.
I think that's the most impressive thing that McDonald's are doing, that it's not about coming here and being the best footballer and the most elite and looking for the next Harry Kane or Lucy Bronze. It's actually, yes, anyone on every level can get involved, be a part of it, but just come out there and have some fun and be involved. Oh gosh, you can see it, you can feel the energy, you can see all the smiles on all the kids' faces, just to be out there playing and, like you said, be back around their friends. Yes, having a bit of fun and that competition and that element, but you can just see that they're just happy to be out, being able to play football again. The deal is huge for women's football. I think for years, the visibility matters. If you can't see it, you can't be it. So for young boys, young girls to be able to switch on Sky or BBC and watch live women's football matches is huge, and it will take it to the next level. And obviously the financial rewards as well, that's going to filter down to help grassroots, to help the women's game to improve as well, which it's great, and it's been a long time coming, but now it's here, we can celebrate it. I believe we're up there at the moment that it's the best women's league. When you look at the talent that we're attracting, a lot of the best women's players, Lucy Bronze, the best in the world, the Pernell Harders coming into the league. And actually it's going to help our England youngsters coming through to be surrounded by top professional footballers like they have in the WSL. It will help them, which will in turn help our national team.
I can't get anyone, they're too fast. Yeah, good. Keep trying to tackle each other. Oh!
No! 30 more seconds, guys. Oh! Get the most, mate.
Oh!
Oh, kept it in.
Oh! What can I do about that? Oh, I'm struggling. Quick! Oh. Oh. I keep getting stuck.
They saved her, not me. Yes.
Guys, I can't hear you. Great comment, Evie. One sec.
Good stuff. Don't try and nutmeg me. Good, and stop, freeze. Knee on the ball. You go. Let's see it. Only using your soles. Good. Forward, backwards. Nice. 10 more seconds. Don't want to see.
Leaky.
Nice try. Ready? Okay, that are coming over. We've got Jamie Redknapp.
How you doing? You having fun?
Yeah.
Has it been good?
Yeah.
What's been the best skill so far?
Go on then, everyone stand up. Everyone get dribbling.
Let's go.
Not tackling until I say go. Don't let me win this game again.
Jude!
Right.
Well done.